We're on the Violet Dragon. It's free to play. We're going to take this bad boy down with all rares, some really cool choice rares, and it's not going to be that easy, but it's not going to be that hard. This is level 120. We just got to worry about our spacing, and we're going to have to make sure that our tank kind of takes care of himself. This is just to show the spacing. If you don't have your guys spaced out, you do take a massive amount of damage from this attack right here, and the attack in the ultimate. You saw that? We died. Massive damage. Okay. Now, I did a formation, and in this formation, when we get to the dragon, the middle person is the one actually tanking the dragon, right here. So I'm going to have my healer tank the dragon once we get to the dragon, which is kind of weird, but it's okay. It's the way we have to do it to space our people out, because this boss is kind of way forward, and our tank will run way up to him, and this will give us the space we need. It just will. Trust me. But the tank is going to have to take care of himself. So I go and make sure that my healer is set up how she should be set up with some tanky gear. And I'll show you that gear at the end of the video. Here's how we run it. We've got Horus coming up on the side. He is, I guess, not really even tanking, to be honest with you. I don't even think we need Horus in here. I think we can go with another DPS because the boss isn't even facing him and doing a basic attack to Horus right now. Honestly, I think we could spread them out and have another DPS in there or a melee DPS 100% to help you get the dragon down at the final phase. All right, let's slow it down so we can look what Sigrid is doing. I'm waiting to launch Sigrid's ultimate ability to when the boss does his ultimate, right when he does his ultimate, so that I can catch it for that big AoE on the ultimate, and then you see that other AoE just like it, we're gonna catch that AoE as well. So see how many people I'm manualing with down there? We've got 3 that I'm gonna go on manual. I have to manual the shields and I have to manual the heal so that the 4 will be healed. If we let them do it on auto, they'll start trying to take care of our boy Horus up there in the front, but we're going to let him take care of himself. We're going to get him a battle heal every once in a while from Hexandra, and then I do heal him one time. There's a time when most of my people are pretty topped off, so I go ahead and I include him, but we're still able to get 2 others healed with him. But only one time, that's it. That's all he gets. Take care of yourself, Horus. Take care of yourself. So right now, decrease attack to take care of that ultimate and to take care of this move. Basically, they're the same move. We're doing our manual on our heal, manual on our shield for the 4 down there. Our 4 are covered. Horus, you're good, man. You're good. So we're just going to keep doing this until the side minions come out. When the side minions come out, he goes invincible. We cannot do damage to him, but we can keep our debuffs up, which we want to keep our debuffs up. And the way we do that is with, of course, Sigrid. And of course, with Sigrid, we've got a Dree knocking back his turn meter and making him have that slow speed penalty. If I had Elvis right now as a tank instead of Horus, oh man, Elvis would be up there slowing this guy completely down to make it easy for us to get back to our shields, to our heals, to our decreased attack, to all the things we need to do really easily. And now I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for us to take him down. Once we take him down, the side guys are going to come out. Once we get him a little bit lower, okay, here's where I heal Horus. You see it's a little bit low, but everybody else is kind of topped off. So I'm going to hit him with a little heal, put the shields back up on my people. And then once we get him down to half life, I believe the side guys will start coming out. There they are. So the 2 crystals are going to come up here, and then 2 crystals are going to come in the back. I actually have my main character on that far side, so the main character can put a debuff up on those crystals. They do an AoE slow speed debuff, the main character does, in the frost form. Now, it just makes it so their movement speed is slow, but it gives us a debuff so we can keep doing that. That split shot. That's what we want with Sigrid, right? That decreased attack from that split shot. The damage doesn't do anything to the main villain right now because he's got invincibility on, but we want that decreased attack so we can stay alive. We're going to provoke just to do a little extra damage. We do damage with that, like 10k. Great. The boss always has debuffs up, plus a Dree is hitting him with debuffs as well. And we split and got a decreased attack up on him while we're doing damage to the side golems, crystals guys, crystal guys, yeah. And then hopefully every once in a while we'll see it up. It's up there right now on the far top one. So if we were to shoot right now, we would get 3. And we're going to start getting 3, especially when the back 2 come out. We're going to get 3 a lot. Right now we're going to get 3. Boom. Oh, let's go. Sigrid is MVP everywhere. I love this rare. She is better for progression than so many other heroes. And Dree over here doing that slow speed penalty. If you haven't seen my video on all the heroes that can do the slow speed penalty, recharge speed penalty, they call it, you got to watch it and you got to use those heroes. Again, if I had Elvis, if you don't know who that is, in the front right now instead of Horus, man, This boss would never have like a fast bar, and neither would the dragon. The dragon would be way easier. But I mean, Adri's pretty much like a legendary as well, because she can knock back that bar and make it slow. It's crazy. Okay, now they're at the back. We took them out. Obviously, we're surviving because we're getting that decreased attack up so often on the boss. And again, I'll show you the gear at the end of the video. I went with the HP captain skill of Horus, and then I drank some wine to give me 25 accuracy. Just to give us a little more accuracy in case we need it. But I did want to get that HP because the dragon at the end enrages when we take him down under 200,000 HP and just goes crazy. So we need that little bit of HP to stay alive. There's the slow speed penalty up on him. There's the decreased attack up on him. There are the other debuffs once the main character does this. There it is. Slow speed up on the far one. And now we're going to hit all three again once Sigrid is ready to fire. There she goes. Pop, pop. Decrease attack on everybody. Damage on everybody. I think his invincibility is worn off. It is. We can just start doing some damage. Everybody looks clean. And we can just basically take care of our 4, right? We're taking care of our 4 DPS or 4, support DPS, while Horus is basically kind of taking care of himself. He's getting that battle heal for 3,000. It's not a lot, but it's something. And again, I don't think we need him. He's not tanking right now. I don't see the boss like doing a basic ability. I don't know. It's weird. I really don't see that. I think you can go without Horus. You're just going to have to put somebody else and spread it out differently so that they're apart. But the good thing is when we come in here, everybody is actually able to be healed and shielded. All of them. The way this is lined up. Bring it down one more. You just bring it down one more and you've got everybody in there. So I'm going to put everybody on full auto and just let it fly. Okay. He's got multiple 4 moves that do that AoE rockfall. We're going to get, I think, all 4 of them with decreased attack up if we do it just right with Sigrid. She's about to have her ultimate ability ready. If we do it at the very end of the bar to get that one and then to get the first one, and then Adri knocks back his turn meter and slows him, I believe we're able to get another one up. Or maybe I was seeing things when I was playing through this. No, because he goes slow. Like the bar is not going fast. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. We'll see in a minute. Okay, Adri just knocked it back and gave him the slow speed. So it's going really slow now. So now we've got Sigrid hitting him with this one. Decrease attack up on this attack. Decrease attack on this next one that's about to fall on us. Yeah, it's really slow. And now Adri's about to hit him again with some pushback and the slow speed. There we go, which gave us enough time to get Sigrid firing off again there for the next 2 falls. That's great. The best thing is we got really lucky with the dragon charging up. Now, if he goes below 200,000 when he's just sitting there, he'll just start going ape shit. Just start hitting you over and over. And he would do that, but he drops below 2,000 while he's doing this charge. See how his meter changed? And I think it's below 300,000. And he just starts slamming. Well, he wouldn't slam because he was caught. He was caught in charging, which was really good for me because this guy goes nuts. And we got to get that decreased attack up to really save us. We're getting our HP shields. We're getting our heals in. Everything looks good, sure, but he's going fast. And Adri's going to help us here by slowing him down and knocking him back. It is the MVP, man. I'm telling you. Recharge speed penalty is the name of the game. But we're a little bit weak. We're a little bit DPS heavy on some of my heroes. And we don't have that much defense on them. So they were taking some hits. But that's stage 120, my friends. Let's check out that gear. I went into this dungeon so we could see the gear easier. I also completed stage 8 of Venom to get legendary gear with free-to-play heroes. Easier heroes than this. I don't use Adri in that one. Go check out that video. We're getting legendary gear fragments now to make whole pieces of legendary gear, a lot of them, and farming stage 8 is so simple. Adri has the crown on. If you don't have the crown, just give her something with accuracy so she can get up that debuff, that recharge speed penalty, and then get up that knockback as often as possible. I do have her with flat defense, attack, and over here, attack. Flat defense is really good for these kind of attackers to make sure that they survive. We've got Sigrid. She is 96. I did take her past 90 because she's so amazing. I could have done it without that. You saw how well we were doing, but too late. You know, I already took her up. We do have a lot of attack on her. I've got this current artifact. We've got critical damage and then attack again. Her crit rate isn't very high, but this is all I had. I don't have an attack one. Otherwise, I would put flat attack right now because her crit rate isn't that high. Our main character's rocking the quiver. Man, this quiver does tons of damage based off of basic attacks, and I actually use it on Hexandra when I fight that level 8 Venom dungeon, the Harpy. I put it on Hexandra to get some extra damage in there because we can survive 8 so easy. We just needed a little bit more damage, so that's pretty cool how much damage this does. And then we've got attack on him because we want our shields to be bigger. If he's falling over, though, get him that flat defense somewhere, and he'll be much better off. Hexandra is in the survivability gear, the gear that we farmed over in Grave of Curse, right? Grave of Curse 6, that easy video I put out to make sure we could do it with all rares. I'm able to time it now on auto. Grave of Curse 6, we get this beautiful gear that's on our main tank, Horus, same stuff. Here, I've got HP. I would prefer more defense. She's got defense here, and I did take her up past 90, as you can see today. And then Horus always is the first one that we take to 100, so we can beat that Grave of Venom on 8 and start getting our legendary gear. He just has the normal gear with defense, HP. I don't like this resistance, but I'm not lucky enough to get HP or defense. Once I do, I'll put it on there. I know it looks cool having this much resistance, and when we need it, it's going to be great, but I don't need that. On the Harpy on Venom, he never resists that Wisp hitting him with that decreased defense, even with this much resistance. So we've got this up to 16 to give him defense, resistance, and the 18% HP. We're rocking defense percentage, flat defense would be just fine as well, and then HP and the resistance. That's the whole entire team. I think it's a great fight. I can't wait to try the next level of the Violet Dragon. I'm sure it's going to be extremely hard, but by the time I fight him next week, or at least at the end of next week, anybody I take in there might be close to level 100. We might have legendary, well, we're going to have legendary gear. I've already got legendary gear from doing all those runs. We're going to have some cool legendary gear. I just haven't leveled any up yet because it's so expensive. I got 1 piece there, 2 pieces here. Okay, not a lot, but I just started farming it. We got the hand and we've got 2 chest pieces. Just started farming it. Once I really get into it, we're going to have some more pieces. And then at the end of this, no, not end of the season, and a couple weeks from now, all the drops in the dungeons are going to kind of double, which means we're going to get whole pieces of legendary gear from 7 and 8, I believe. Definitely from 8. I think a little bit from 7 too, a lower chance, but we'll get whole pieces of gear in 8 and a whole bunch more fragments. Because as the season goes on, you can see that we unlock legendary forged material drop rate increased. That's not just the forged material, that's actual whole pieces in 14 days. It's really nice to run dungeons then. We get so many pieces of gear. It really ramps up so that we can get ready for all the bosses that are going to unlock in the second half of the season. That's my video, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the dragon down below. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you all in a video soon.